Hey guys, Darth Gloric here, back with part 16 of my Fallout New Vegas playthrough. So last time, I believe it was like the Red Lucy episode, more or less. I spent most of that episode, like, doing stuff for Red Lucy, and she gave me this really fancy, very good 12-gauge shotgun called the Dinner Bell, which is pretty great. We got lots of good perks, lots of good levels, and we are killing it right now. So I'm thinking this time, source of the attacks on Bitter Springs. Alright, I think this time, we're jumping into probably the Robots DLC. The Divide, yeah. Alright, yeah, this one. Let's go. There we go. Okay, now it's on, so let's see about now. There we go. Okay. The crash satellite seems to be the source of the strange transmission you received. Old World Blues is recommended for experience. Courier is 15 plus, which of course I think I'm like 30 or almost 30. You have a premonition that while you're unable to return to the Mojave until you solve the mystery of the Big Empty, you will be able to take anything you carry with you, and you will be able to return to the Big Empty anytime after completing Old World Blues. If you're up to the challenge and you have all you want to carry with you, examine the satellite a little closer. Take a closer look at the satellite. You have lost Raoul. Here we go. Old World Blues, baby. Here we come. Oh yeah, there you go. Title drop and everything.
In the years before the Great War, Big Mountain had been the home to the brightest minds of the 21st century. Scientists of vision were drawn to the facility to tackle the greatest technological challenges of the era. They sought to create a new world, fueled by technology for the benefit of all mankind. Sonic emitters, space-age alloys, DNA hybridization, force field particle research, autodoc advances in cranial, cardiac, and trauma surgery. The hopes and dreams of a century became realities in the electronic forges of Big Mountain. The nucleus of this research was the Dome. A huge stone facility that held the labs of every science known to man. It was a think tank where no problem could not be solved, where no question could not be answered. The Great War brought a new energy to Big Mountain and its scientists. Although sheltered from the front lines, the scientists waged their own war, fighting their battles at the atomic level. Equations and calculations marched endlessly across chalkboards and computer terminals toward one solution: winning the war. For years, the minds and computers of Big Mountain were a blaze of trajectories, weapon schematics, and nuclear theories. The problems began to outpace the solutions, first geometrically, then exponentially. As the war escalated, so did the questions. On the night of October 23rd, 2077, the scientists received an answer that put all their questions to rest. In the aftermath, Big Mountain's silent experiments went to sleep, their creators slowly dying in the new world that had been left behind. And the great stone in the middle of the Big Empty lay untouched, filled with countless technological wonders. Wonders that, in the end, had been answers to the wrong question.
Interesting. So there's the plot, in case you're curious. You feel strangely heavier. A quick inspection of your body reveals faint surgical scars around your head, chest, and back. Uh-oh. Patient gown. Welcome to the Big Empty. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Game immediately crashes. Alright, so I had to watch that intro again, and no, you can't skip it. So that was fun. And so this time I dismissed Raoul back to the Lucky 38. I won't go third person in case that was why the universe is mad at me or whatever. Save it again. I don't want it to crash. I don't want to see that intro again. Oh. Oh, it's all energy stuff. Lame. And useless to me, personally. Oh, wow. I don't really feel the overwhelming need to loot too much, because as far as, like, a lot of food stuff goes, because I have a lot of juicy perks, and like I said, I just don't think it's massively useful. Still, I'm, you know, gonna keep my eyes peeled. Yeah, like, there's a lot of good stuff in here, but like I said, I have a lot of good loot items already, and... What is these? Ooh, there we go, some real ammunition. Now we're talking. Wine, Etotronic. I don't use any of the drug stuff, but maybe I can sell it or something. Ooh, bottle caps. Trunk, pre-war book. Bottle cap. Mentats. Pencil. Mad scientist scrubs. I'll take it. I don't have any... Like, there's things I'm missing. Oh, okay. I did have to wear this, but they didn't take my stuff away from me. So I'll put this on. I'll hold on to the scrubs for now, just, I guess, for the memes. That's safe. Alright. Well, that's interesting. There we go. Now I look normal. Pacifism overcomes you. You find you cannot draw your weapon for some reason. Oh, cool. That is convenient. Ah. Alright. Give it a little savoroo here.
I thought I heard the pacification field kick in. Alright, shh. Nobody move. I'll handle this. Be warned, intruder. You are in the presence of the mighty think tank of Big Mountain. The collective geniuses of... We... Why, Oppenheimer, which one of you self-professed geniuses has been adjusting my volume knob? Who was it? Was it you, 8? Oh, Dr. O, was it? Likely story. O couldn't spark 2 neurons if they were in a lattice of biomed gel.
What? Me? Breaking news, Klein. It wasn't me, all right? I'm the robotical engineer. 8 is sound waves. That's his specialty. You always do this. You always demean me in front of guests. And it's not O, all right? It's...
Enough! Either of you do it again, it'll be the last time. Now... Great. Now I forgot what I was saying. What was I talking about?
Are you the ones who performed the surgery on me?
Did it just say something? Anyone catch that? Boros, you work with animals. Translate. It's a lobotomite. Here, in the dome. Oh, as if this situation couldn't get any worse. Now we've got lobotomites. Dala, get the spray before it excretes all over everything.
Lobotomite?
Dr. Klein, if my hypothesis is correct, this lobotomite is the repository of the brain we sent the signal to, the skinvelope once containing it. If so, it's proof that there may indeed be something beyond the crater. Just look at it. The way it blinks. It's like a big, hairless teddy bear.
I know what it is, Dala. I want to know why it's down here. With its limbs all over everything. And are those penises I see wriggling on its feet? Disgusting.
I believe those are toes, Dr. Klein. Little teddy bear toes. penises are much larger than those tiny extremities. Not that I would know.
I don't recall the human penis ever being that large.
It depends on one's own frame of reference, Dr. O. Look at its little nose with its 2 orifices for ingesting oxygen.
Noses? By the great static. These lobotomites confound me with their sheer number of useless extremities.
Oh, look at that. Hold up 1 finger, point at self, point at them, hold up 5 fingers.
Now it's holding up an array of fully erect hand penises. If it tries to insert them, activate vivisectors.
Dr. Klein, wait. I don't believe those gestures were random. Random at all. It's been following our conversation. The lobotomite understands us.
I agree with Boros' histrionic findings. This little lobotomite is unusually attentive for something whose brain has been extracted.
Nonsense! Lobotomites can't comprehend us!
8, have you been in the Mentats again? If we slow down our oral processoreceptors to understand this excretion, we'll all be rendered ignorant.
All of you, power down, shut up, and let me prove once and for all how wrong you all are. As usual. Lobotomite, do you understand me? Can you speak?
There's a lot of options here. Yes, I'm guessing that crashed satellite was yours.
Those were words, weren't they? In the form of questions. It's asking me questions. Is this some kind of trick?
Our efforts have turned against us. In playing God, we created a monster.
Perhaps as we were ruthlessly lobotomizing it with our cutters, we filled this skin envelope with awareness. A teddy bear with new stuffing.
Wait. If what you're theorizing is this lobotomite understands us, can reason with us,
then this may be just the answer we've been looking for. At last, a chance to...
Dr. Klein, a transmission from the Forbidden Zone, coming right at us.
It can only be...
If it isn't my old colleagues, the mighty think tank of Big Mountain. Big fools, all of you. It is I, Dr. Mobius, transmitting from my dome-shaped dome in the Forbidden Zone. A zone that is, yes, forbidden to you. Even now, my deadly robo-scorpions swarm across Big Mountain with their pincers and pointy laser tails. Soon, all science will be mine. Even the technology sealed in the Big Mountain research centers cannot save you. So cower in your think tank. Wait for the end. That's all. Goodbye.
Mobius. Always the same broadcast. He's clearly mad, driven insane by his flawed and imprecise kindergarten-level research methodology.
what are we going to do? There's no way we can breach the Forbidden Zone. There's those robot scorpions everywhere.
The Forbidden Zone, where no brain has ever entered, nor ever returned.
Except Dr. Mobius, and the technologies that could save us. They are out of our reach.
And Dr. Mobius mocks us. Did you see his cracked monitor? He's clearly let himself go.
What? Ask the lobotomite for help? Abe, I think you need the fluid levels in your logic assist pumps checked.
If this lobotomite responded, Dr. Klein, that it is clearly intelligent, perhaps even displays heretofore unknown levels of helpfulness.
But what of its brain? We scooped that out. We don't even know where we left it. And for putting it back in, none of us have the knowledge.
Yes, but it's still aware and responsive. Look at it. It's regarding us even now, with its big teddy bear eyes. If we ask it politely, and leave the part about the unnecessary, ruthless lobotomizing out, it might be favorably disposed to us.
You removed my brain?
We removed your brain, yes. So soft, barely wrinkled, yet so flush with knowledge and experience. Brain extraction technology has been standard practice at Big Mountain for an immeasurable amount of time.
Once the brain was out, then came the coils. The Tesla coils. The coils of Nikola Tesla.
Huh. Brainless perk. Your brain has been replaced with advanced tech. Your head no longer can be crippled and resistant to chem addiction and shock from bodily damage. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, ain't no need to brag. Wherever your brain is, it's transmitting thoughts to you through the
Tesla coils in its head.
This is fortunate in many respects. If your brain was anywhere in the dome, why, you could access your aggression centers.
Circumventing the pacification field. This is a no-no. We have never been in a fight. We do not want that.
Reminds me of my days in American High. And Richie Marcus.
Right. How much surgery did you do on me? I feel like a badly put together jigsaw puzzle.
That is my responsibility. Although in truth, the Autodoc had done most of the work already. Quite industrious, almost cut into all my investigations. Once it had removed the brain and I misplaced it, other organs began to cry for direction, using your nerves as telegraph wires. Rather than let them send their signals, I removed them as well. Shh, little organs. Go to sleep in your tanks. Dala loves you.
First was the heart.
The heartless perk. The scars on your chest seem to confirm that the think tank is saying you cannot be poisoned, and filters in your artificial blood pump will regulate bleeding and healing, allowing all healing items to function at a higher level. Robots are now confused by you and 50% less likely to score a critical hit. That's cool.
Wait, second was the heart. Brain was first. Third was the spine.
Alright, the spineless perk. Due to the complications with the procedure, your spine has been replaced as well. Your torso can no longer be crippled, and your strength and damage threshold have been increased by 1.
spine. Totally overrated, that arrangement of vertebrae. Look at me, with my lumbar and thoracic curvature. Never had a use for any of that. Spineless is what I prefer.
You took out my brain, heart, and spine?
That Autodoc junk heap was one of Mobius's creations, like the rest of the talking scrap metal in the attic.
After that, the brain lost itself. Not in the metaphysical sense. Might have gotten flushed into one of the pipes. Actually, that's pretty likely.
If so, it was flushed all the way to Mobius. Flush. That is the sound of flushing.
By the Fisher of Rolando, enough of this biological surgery talk. Lobotomite, listen to my voice. It denominates me to ask, but we need your help. In most probable of probabilities, our enemy, Mobius, has your brain. This is not good. He will most likely come after our brains next. We want you to stop him, somehow, with science.
Alright, You said something about needing technologies to stop Mobius?
Yes. It is our only chance. A desperate plan that came to us after Mobius's first broadcast. Maybe, just maybe, if we reclaim these buried technologies, we can put an end to Mobius and the horrors spawning from the Forbidden Zone.
Alright. Why me? Why can't you do it?
No.
No, why not?
You are equipped to retrieve the technologies with your primitive form. We are not.
It's kind of embarrassing. You have hands, and a heartbeat, sort of. And eyes, mostly the hands. There's door handles and lockers and...
Enough! We need your help. Will you help us?
I'm listening. Let's hear it.
Excellent. This is turning out much better than the activate the retreat protocols and cower in my room idea I had earlier.
Agreed. Oh, and I've used my robotical knowledge to, transmit the radio map waves to... Settle down, 8. I would have gotten it in a second, all right? 8's transmitted the last known coordinates of the research centers. They, well, move sometimes. Or get buried. Or blow up.
8 is correct. All we need are the schematics. This does not mean we do not want the cold hard technology, however. So do not give in to your biological tired laziness and decide you would sweat too much carrying them. You have a new spine. Use it. And even if you die in the act of reclamation, simply reaching them will auto-transmitify the schematics to us. That is still good. For us.
This whole place sounds dangerous. These devices sound dangerous.
Nonsense. This place is no more dangerous than a nuclear detonation site. Our technology is no more lethal than an overcharged Tesla cannon. The technologies are the X2 transmitter antenna array, used to focus coherent thought at excessively high frequencies.
The psychoanalytic, cardiac-dampening, sneaky stealth suit. A suit like nothing this world has ever heard, seen, or could ever see.
And 8's sonic sound wave emitter projectile gun, able to broadcast sound at lethal frequencies. It also gives a great biogel massage.
There. We have informed you of all we need. We estimate if you are focused, your time investment will be minimal, by our standards. If you work quickly, you will be the recipient of a gesture of gratitude from us. We do not bestow these old world gestures lightly.
The faster I get through this, the better.
Our intentions exactly. The important thing is you rush quickly through this task so as not to waste our time. Do not get curious, or you will end up like the cat of Schrödinger.
We feared you would be tempted to explore Big Mountain Crater and examine the many amazing non-mandatory research labs that lie off your designated path. The many such optional explorations are discouraged. Work hurriedly as if you have blinders on, and leave curiosities and items of interest alone.
So many sciences and developments. Pass them by. Let impatience and the desire to simply finish, to end it all quickly and carelessly guide you.
Right you are, 8. In our test results, we'll make a note about how quickly you ran our maze. Nobel challenge.
After all, there will be plenty of time afterward to partake of the experiments once our bidding is done.
Guess I'd better get walking then.
Ah, that is correct. You must walk upon your many penised feet. Much slower than our advanced hovering robotical frames.
The little teddy bear could always run right into the pylon perimeter on its thick, turgid feet, returning it to us quickly and directly.
Pylons? What pylons?
The radar fence that surrounds the big mountain crater will protect you from straying beyond the facility.
The mighty radar fence protects us all. Get too close to the blinking posts, and the proximity warning shall be your warning. You are too close.
If you get near it, your vision will blur as the electrodes in your head shut off one by one. Click, click, click.
Possible memory loss will occur, along with long-term nerve degradation. It is tied to not having a brain attached to your nervous system. But the nerve degradation is nothing to worry about. Such degradation would take many lifespans to become evident, and all biology dies. Such tiny inconveniences are less than the greater convenience and conveyance. You see, if rendered unconscious by the pylons, you will be returned to the sink, seemingly instantaneously by your deadened perceptions.
So I can't leave.
Oh, Dr. Klein? Dr. Klein? If I may intersect for a moment.
What is it? The lobotomite is asking me things, and I'm trying to ignore them. My processors can't ignore you both at the same time.
Well, you know how we asked it to fetch the sonic emitter thing? Turns out we already have it. What are the odds?
What is this, a high school science fair? Get your act together. You're making us look like a collection of round earthers.
You're always yelling. My receptors can't take it anymore. And neither can my feelings.
I am yelling because you contaminated specimens can't keep your probes off the volume knob on my voice module.
For the love of please stop fighting.
It is truly the end of all intelligence when the lobotomite speaks more wisdom than you geniuses. So, if we have the Soundwave, sonic projecto thing gun, then what in Heisenberg's name do we need from X8? Anyone?
I believe we need a new frequency embedded into the gun. It was designed to broadcast many sounds once charged. We just don't know the frequency.
And it is lost in X8, just as X8 is forever lost to us. The sadness of my high school days, the sadness of my youth lost.
Oh, really, Boros? All you did in high school was Tommy Fink Tattletale and all the kids you hated, you little teacher's pet brown hound.
Give the lobotomite the emitter. Does it have an audio effect frequency loaded?
Oh, I don't think so. Wait.
What is he doing?
I think he's sonjaculating into the gun. Getting it warmed up. Ding. Turkey's done.
You give it to the lobotomite. I'm not touching that thing.
Oh, I don't think so.
I'll do it if you two are going to be ashamed of your own technological needs. Let me give it a little sonic sterilization first. Ooh. All right. All antibacterial fresh. Here, my little teddy bear. I have thoroughly removed all Robco Termlink code spew from the device. It is clean, shiny, and ready for your hands.
Oh, good God. This sonic gun looks like an energy projectile. You got anything that spits lead?
What did it say? Spits lead? What, like pencils?
Oh, I think it wants a combustion pistol.
A gun? Are you mad? We can't give it a gun. Guns kill. Leave big open holes in you that are like sores, but worse.
Dr. 8 is correct. We already have given the teddy bear a lethal sonic death ray, filled with his sonic ejaculate and sterilized by my soft ooh wing. Giving the teddy bear a gun would be the equivalent of following a glass of hemlock with an Abraxo chaser. Delicious and redundantly deadly.
If you're going to bring the Socratic method into it, fine. Give the Loboto bear a combustion gun. Burroughs, don't you have something like that?
Are you mad? We can't give it a gun. Guns... Wait, I said that already. Yes, I have the Cyberdog gun, with the little floppy metal ears and the curious nose sensor. Here.
Fine. Gun. That gun makes me uncomfortable anyway. Always worried it's going to hump my chassis. Anything else, lobotomite?
This gun looks really hungry. I'd like to make sure it gets fed lots of bullets.
Fine. Boros, more ammo. The good stuff.
Top shelf ammunition. Let's see. Hollow point? That's worthless, but tasty. Oh, and here's some JFP. As if bullets need jackets. The JFP might make it ill and poop a lot, but when you're hungry, you're hungry.
Nice. This should be enough.
Careful where you're pointing that. That device wasn't always a weapon. It was more like a force field kind of thing. Once.
Force fields prevent us from moving, forward or backward.
They are irritating.
The sonic emitter was specially designed to disable our own safety fields here in Big Mountain. When some of us lost our access passes, Dr. O.
That only happened once. And I know you were behind stealth fielding my lab keys, Dala. You formographer.
Dr. O, you rewind that comment.
Plenty of rewinding already going on in your formography tapes. Surprised the things don't snap out of their cases with repeated observations.
Wait, so this gun you gave me can disable force fields?
Yes. Maybe. Well, no, not currently.
Yeah, we lost that part of the schematics. Or Boros did, in one of his stupid labs. Or inside one of his stupid pets.
It is lost. All questions lead to this conclusion. The blue fields within Big Mountain shall be fielded with force. Forever.
I could care less about all of this. Can I go?
Fine, so, yes. Get these things for us. Do not attempt to comprehend their complicated schematics. That is for us to do.
I will head out, then be back with these things.
Well, good. What are the token words spoken in this case? Thank you? Yes. Thank you.
Wait, is it leaving? But, Dr. Klein, the lobotomite will need rest, recuperation, things like that. I volunteer my chambers, so it might be stared at. My monitor radar slowly scanning its form to collect sensitive data.
No, that would put it too close to us. It could press buttons, turn lights on and off, and worse, let other lobotomites in.
We could give it Mobius's old room. That's where its brain got scooped out anyway. And plus, some of its parts are already there. Might be more comforting for it to hang out with its spine and heart. Home is where the heart is, after all. See what I did there? Wet literal.
I suppose. We'll have to move that couch out of there. Been putting that off too long.
H says, let the lobotomite take the Sync Central Intelligence personality chip and reinstall it. That stuffy Mobius program Butler can walk the lobotomite, feed it, barter with it for us.
It would also prevent it from going to Higgs Village and taking up residence there. With my teddy bears. And it would be nice to have it so close.
Your logic, combined with my desire to keep the think tank lobotomite free, has swayed me. Here, I present the Sync Central Intelligence. Lobotomite, take this chip to the sink, plug it in, and make sure the chip is clean, or it could skip. Then make whatever crude biologic demands you need of the sink. It will cater to most of your hormonal whims.
Okay. So just plug it into the circular map thing in the sink upstairs?
Yes, you may need to wiggle it in a bit, but don't force it. We can't recode them if you break it. There is no more we can do to aid you, and our patience levels are depleted. Now go. Rest in the sink if you must, but leave us to our research.
If you're done, can we move again? My biogel's starting to crapagulate.
Of course! Go man your science stations! Go! I'm surrounded by children.
Oh my gosh! The longest conversation of my natural life. I was like, make it stop! Oh my lord, make it stop! Oh my lord. Oh, first of all, save it. I am not sitting through that conversation again. It's like a 35-minute conversation, dude. It's actually bananas. Ugh. Sonic emitter is now available in the vendor interface.
Salutations and felicitations, sir, and a most jocund welcome to the sink. I am your electronic valet and household central processor. May I be of service, sir?
Sir, you're aware that I'm a woman, right?
Indubitably, sir, but it is with a great lugubriousness that I must disclose that my programmers installed only the masculine honorific, sir.
Ah.
Moreover, they neglected to enclose a parameter by which said honorific might be omitted altogether. Over my most strenuous of remonstrances, sir.
Gotcha. What services do you provide?
In addition to managing the personality matrices of the other household utilities, I can provide, sir, with direct access to the commissary. Any goods sir might require may be purchased through my shopkeep interface, whence tiny robots shall deliver them forthwith to this very domicile.
Okay, what do you have? Scientist glove. That's interesting. Shovel. Combat armor. Wow. Patient gown, scientist scrubs. Alright. I could, like, you know, sell the scientist scrubs. It is a few pounds. Yeah. Alright. Anything else I can sell that's obvious? I want to keep this because it seems fancy. And it's good versus, I mean, it's a good weapon. It doesn't have bonuses per se. This one has bonuses, but I'm not spec'd into energy stuff whatsoever. I could try selling some of this if it got me a tiny bit of weight. Or I could just eat it as well. Pre-war. Oh, I could just sell the pre-war money, dude. Lottery tickets as well? That's interesting. Look at that. Empty syringes. They do technically weigh something. I don't know if you can make them into something else, but I will probably sell those. Centaur blood. Doesn't weigh anything, but it does have a little bit of value. And of course, I'm not selling that. Oh, look, I'm up almost 1,000 caps. I guess we will see. Yeah, oh my gosh, that conversation, dude, is so insane. It's so long. Oh my goodness, it's so long. Alright, well, obviously, technically, they want me to go do specific things, right? And not look around. Operative word there. But obviously, we're going to promptly ignore that, and we are going to look around. So take that.
Intruder, you will not escape the eyes of my robo-scorpions or their pincers.
Oh, well. Whoa. There it is. Give it to me. Nice. Okay, medicine, repair, survive. Okay, let's go, let's finish repair, and then maybe, yeah, medicine with the rest. Ooh, hunting rifle. I'll take a hunting rifle just so I can check my other stuff. I know I don't need the revolver, but obviously I want the bullets. Upside, they're carrying a lot of guns, which is quite good. Okay, so my hunting rifle is probably, yeah, it's in fine shape. Okay, not those. Caravan shotgun is barely beat up. The sonic emitter. Marksman carbine. Yeah. What else we got here? There's those. Dinner bell shotgun. I can use the bad sniper rifle for it. It is technically has a little bit down. That is barely anything. Assault carbine is more beat up, but I can't repair it. Let's go dinner bell with that bad carbine. That's a good one. Okay, let's see. I need to heal anyway and drop some weight, so maybe the apple, that's an easy pound. And good for very little. Any other little obvious ones? There's a good little one. Okay, that's really it. So let's go purified water. Maybe one of those. Well, the music is going in right now. Ooh, 10mm. Sick. Anyway, so yeah, I was a long conversation, dude. Like I'm still I'm like emotionally and literally drained. Also, I have radiation. Why is that? Oh, I am barely over. Okay. Well, let's have to use a Radaway then. Let's say, because my radiation level is not good. Oh boy. Hazmat testing ground. Well, that really doesn't make me want to go near there, does it? Alright, let's go somewhere else.
Attention, Big Mountain! There's a 95% chance of clear skies interrupted with artillery fire.
Hey, 95% of clear skies, though. It's all about how you look at it. Alright, we are near something, but I'm trying to figure out exactly how to get in here. As you can see, it's just like a mess of pipes. So it can be a little hard to traverse. What is happening with that? Oh, a Night Stalker. That's interesting. Uh-oh, trouble. Dealt with it. Alright, what is this place? There is something right over here. Yeah, they give me a lot of this stuff. X8 Research Center. And my objectives aren't near here, though. Well, then let's figure out why. Oh. Well, that's interesting. Okay, so I do have an objective here, but I wasn't really going for that. I was kind of just looking around otherwise. Ooh. Okay, hang on. So for the most part, I'm not spec'd into this, but I am a little curious if it's worth anything. Oh, see? It does really good damage whether you're spec'd into it or not. Whether you're spec'd into it or not, it's real good against the robots. Paperweight. Well, that is good to know. Yeah, nothing there. I'll take the ammo. Ooh. Big fat ammunition under the desk. Sarsaparilla bottle. Ooh. Alright, what is this? Oh. 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 I've created an abomination. Well, that's interesting. Oh. Well, that was interesting. It's like, insert the Eminem lyric. I've created a monster. Nobody wants to see Marshall no more. They want Shady. I'm chopped liver. Starts going in. Alright. Well, there was some decent loot. Oh, pulse grenade. There goes my weight problem. But the pulse grenades can be very good. Alright, so we finished exploring this way, so I think the time has come to go the other way. But first, Radaway and his stim pack. Anyway, that was interesting. We made a evil robot. Alright, main terminal. I'm just clicking on it to see if anything pops up, but admittedly I don't actually expect there. Yeah. For the most part, this gun is a little blinding, so I don't keep it out unless I'm actually in combat. Because it's kind of a lot to look at. It's a little weird, like, you kind of have to press and hold, it sort of seems like, but maybe not. Like, I'm trying to figure out, it's a little odd to use. So, admittedly, it is kind of taking me a minute here. Dog and robot splicing experiment holotape, that's creepy. Must use any means necessary to retrieve 3 student files from an average high school. Retrieve 3 student records from the desk terminals in the facility. I have no idea what I'm doing here. In case it's not obvious. Okay, requires key. I'm sure I'll figure it out.
Attention, students. This is the pre-recorded voice of your pre-recorded principal, Dr. Principal Boros. You may know me as the head chief first researcher of Labs Z9 and Z14. There I fought valiantly to preserve rattlesnake DNA and put it right where it belongs, in the husk of another feared predator. Oh, and the tarantula hawk. Can't splice enough, I always say. Eventually, you can make a magnificent cazador. Enough about me. It has come to my attention that many of you seemingly innocent children have been subverted by red propaganda.
Oh no.
This is a most serious matter, requiring the most serious of detentions. Can you spell detention? I'll tell you how I spell it. Death tension. Commie pinko traitors. Oh! Now, I will send vicious cybernetic cyborg dogs through the corridors to weed all you
A BB gun.
out. They will sniff out which among you have chosen the commie path. Especially you, Betsy Bright. We'll turn you down to the high school dance so you could smoke with Richie Marcus. All monitors will also be vigilant. Step outside during class, and they'll make sure you make a speedy jump back to your desk. Hold your urine and wait for the proper bathroom break time.
I don't know what the Wild Wasteland is on about, but I'm sure it's nothing. we're good. Yeah, gun is a little odd. Not gonna lie. Turret system, huh? That could be funny. Oh wow, one and done. It was the very first one. You love to see it. Okay. Exercise caution. That's funny that you can hack into it, but it doesn't do anything. That's cool. I just realized what I was staring at. Alright. Hanging in there for now. What's in here?
In the library. Be quiet here and filled with
Oh, that is not a robot enemy. Hang on. I have very little ammo for that. Got him. Looks like he's very hard to hit. Okay, hey, really quick though, I'm curious. Yes, look at that. I don't care. Give me health. Nice. I don't do that very often, so... Mentats. Nothing there. I don't know if you need to finish the animation or what. But, you know. Whatever. It's not a super long animation, so it's not a big deal if you do. Take that. There we go. That makes it easier to see, huh? Nothing crazy there. I will take those this time. The shish kebab does quite well against these enemies, and they're honestly way easier to hit than a lot of the other stuff. To be honest with you, energy resist, fire resist, rads. Brahmin steak is good. Grilled mantis, wow, grilled mantis is really strong. Neato. That's not bad. Num num num. Mm-hmm. That's good eating right there. This melee strat is kind of the strat. Okay. There. I was like, get me on the desk. Alright. Nice. Plus it drops the weight, which is quite good. Well, turret system. I could hack it for some free experience. There it is. Took a few attempts, nothing crazy. Still, look, there is a challenge going on for hacking terminals. So, it's not bad. I can lockpick an average door. See? Ooh, stim pack. Mentats, I'm kind of just doing it for the money. Wow, I cannot find it. I cannot find it. Never mind, I found it. That first attempt, though, I was like, I could not. Take that. Baseball bat. A little bit of money. Some, like, random bats and stuff, but mostly the money. Okay, what about the terminal? Institutional terminal is probably the useful stuff. Disciplinary record. Alright, maybe that was the objective, because isn't that the whole thing with this, is I need like 3 of those? Whatever they are. Testing facility. I don't know the key. So yeah, I think that's the whole gimmick here, is I need 3, like, records of people. Obviously that was one of them. So, now I think we backtrack and we look for, whatever the next thing is. Oh, here you go. Here's another one. So this room, I didn't really, like, hang out here the first time. Okay, there's 2. Anyway, but yeah, I found another one. Look at this also. In here, I found a stack of ammo, but also combat armor. Very good armor. I didn't grab it because it's very heavy and my weight is very not good right now, but there's a couple of old terminals. So yeah, we're still looking, but I found 2 now. Ah, is this one of them? There you go. Alright, I got another one. There you go. Exit the facility. Perfect. Look, I actually did it. I just felt like I was wandering randomly, but I actually did it. Through the upstairs exit. Oh. Okay. Oh, there was other ways to go anyway. But you can't get over there. Okay, I will attempt to find an upstairs exit. Aha!
You got to the residential test. This is really Boros, by the way. Hello again. None of us thought you would get this far.
Well, goes to show what you get for underestimating me. Initiate the Cyberdog test, begin the advanced institutional test, activate institutional data retrieval advanced. There's like so many objectives. Take that. Alright, we will get to all of that, okay? I'll take a purified water. Paperweight, scrap metal, conductor, hammer. Okay. Okay. Request for assistance. Cyberdog gun sealed in X12. Obviously, I was already given that gun. So, map marker. Yeah. But I might have already got... I already got that gun. Unless, of course, it's a different version of the same gun I already have. Which, I don't know. Maybe. Huh. That is confusing. Ooh. Ammo. Wait a minute. Oh, locker. Oh. Well, that's good. What else we got? Pre-war money is always good. Mentats is okay. Nothing there. Nothing there. Electronics, which we don't care about. I don't care about Wonder Glue. Camera.
The residential test. Wasn't that shut down for some reason?
20 gauge. I'm gonna take that to test it against my sturdy caravan. So the thing that's 6.7 times 7. And this is times 7. So the sturdy caravan is way stronger. I will repair it a little bit with that single shotgun.
Scanning for hostiles. Do not be alarmed.
Absolutely annihilated. Thanks for the ammo, idiot.
Oh, yes! Ooh. My pet, Gabe! I'd forgotten about the old boy and the countless experiments I'd done on him back at Higgs. Gabe? Gabe! You're about to have your favorite treat. A visitor. Won't that be nice? Don't eat the visitor, boy. Don't, please.
Alright, I'll take this. I'll take all those.
Gabe would bark and snarl and bite whenever anyone came to visit.
That's why I replaced his legs with spare parts and fed him a steady diet of
Whoa! That lady had a 12 gauge. I'll take all the ammo though. I don't feel like my 12 gauge is very beat up yet, so that's repaired, and I just repaired my other one. So I guess I'll take it, but only to double check it against like the assault rifle or something, because I think my carbine is a little beat up, but can't repair that. My cowboy repeater is like barely hurt, but I guess I'll do that. Just because it's free ammunition, so you may as well. Don't mind me, just gonna have a quick snack. Okay. So there's a central facility over there. I need to be saving it a lot because I really don't want to be, anything bad to happen. Nothing there. I don't care about any of those. Or that. Buff out, I'll take that. Nothing there. Ooh, ammunition I always love. This DLC is very big into 44 Magnum and 357, I think. Because they give me a lot of those ammunition types. Which I am obviously A-okay with. Because I carry guns that shoot both of those. Okay, I feel like I've been over here already, but obviously not, because there's loot. Okay, there's that guy. So now he'll stop shooting me, and I can deal with the other pest. Yikes. Okay, nothing crazy. Find the key. Upgrade required. Alright. I went through this random door, but I'm not... Oh, okay. I think I have been here. Okay, well there was another option. I don't know. It gets very confusing very quickly. Alright, maybe let's look at the journal, because I think I just found the exit. Find the missing modules for the Sync Autodock and Research Station. Initiate the Cyberdog test at the X8 terminal. Okay, is that in a different spot than I'm at now? No. Okay, so this is here. Find the key to the X8 kennels. Activate the data retrieval test. Okay, this is also here. One of them is outside, one of them is here. Okay, so there are things that are here. I just need to figure out what it's after. Okay, so this right here, this is one of them. Cyberdog test. Parameters for this test are currently incomplete. Beware of dog. Okay. Okay. And then there's also a residential test facility. Okay, so maybe we'll highlight this one. I have so many conflicting objectives.
Let the intruder have the sonic emitter schematics.
Oh boy.
Right, boy? Let the intruder take it up wherever you buried it. Okay, down. Down, boy.
Alright, a little scary, but not that bad. Fission battery, it's worth quite a bit, but this is a fancy rifle that I can't afford to carry. What is this? Health regeneration, endurance +1. Well, that's interesting. I'll take that.
Gabe! No! His Cyberdog atomic core! It's active! That means an exceedingly imprecise countdown to critical failure in 10. Boros, why the hell did you install an atomic core? It'll blow when we reach 1, right?
9. All will be fine.
7. Yes, 7. 6. Halfway to destruction. Measured in clicks.
You have found a calibration for the sonic emitter. Take it to the jukebox in the sink to calibrate for new effects. That's interesting.
As in forbidden. Do you hear me, think tank? It is I, Mobius, hacking your frequent...
Gabriel's Autobark previous samples when uploaded to Think Tank.
3. As in we.
Oh, I did it.
We are in trouble.
Oh boy. Okay, limbs.
Match for science. Oh, hit my rope.
Okay, we're okay. See, we're totally fine. Alright, look, we did it. Oh, goodness. Okay, hang on. You know, if I'm being pursued, what we should do is this. Now step on it. There. See? And it got rid of him. Wait for it. Upside, they're very good for my ammo reserves, for starters. Okay. Travel to the X2 array. Okay, this is the other one. Alright, so then this one. Enter data retrieval? No. Oh, advanced test. You must use any means to retrieve 3 student files from an average high school. Utilize for better navigate the area. Basic security protocols have been activated. Retrieve. The failure is prohibit you from retrieving. Okay.
Attention, students. This is the pre-recorded voice of your pre-recorded principal, Dr. Principal Boros.
Sonic Pulse Wave unlocked. That's interesting. Alright. Okay, I don't know if this stuff like regenerates loot or what. Alright, so we got the first one right now. I figured out that the lobotomite jumpsuits can be used to repair Joshua Graham's armor. That's very likely thanks to that perk that I have. So that's very good, because my armor is very beat up. More kind of was very beat up, so doing much better now, but we need to keep our eyes peeled for... more lobotomite things, so I can repair the old armor. I also deactivated some of the turrets, by the way. Alright, the next one, it looks like they actually are in the same spots, which makes them very, very easy to find. Plus, unlike what I did the first time, if you have the objective highlighted, it'll tell you right where they are. So, turns out that it takes a lot of the mystery out of it, because the objectives will tell you right where they are, and I have been here before. So, makes it quite simple.
School is a sacred trust. Even though I am a long-ago graduate of this hated facility. Now I see its worth, and see it was corrupted by fraternities and girls. Yuck.
Initially, I wasn't going to show too much of this because I'm going through the same area again, but that was funny. Alright. Here at another one. Just going to grab these records really quick. Alright. And then there was one more. Oh boy. Alright, hang on. We just need to switch to something much easier to fight these things with. Yeah, sit down. Alright. Let's see. Maybe we'll get medicine? Higher? I don't know. Maybe just dump it all into medicine. Alright. I think we're gonna grab Travel Light, which will, while wearing light armor or no armor, you run 10% faster. Because I'm always wearing light armor. Like, right now I'm wearing light armor. Joshua Graham's armor is light armor. Most armor I wear is light. I mean, pretty much all the time, so... I think we'll stick with that. Okay, did we finish what we're supposed to be here for? Find the key, and then exit the testing area. Okay, I think we did it. Lovely. Yay! Okay. We completed that. Alright, outside. Oh boy.
Soon the technologies will be safe.
Okay. We're not panicking.
You think braving the cyber dogs of X8 makes you brave, intruder? It is no use. All cyber dogs are under my command, and they will bite you.
Alright, well, I think I did pretty good damage. Although it's probably wishful thinking.
All Lobotomite, please stop milling about. Really?
Wow, those guys are shockingly tanky. I've got to figure out what to do about them people, because, boy, I will take that. Not because I want it, but because I'm, yeah, I was about to say, but because I'm pretty sure I can use it to repair my stuff. Also, I need health. Alright, I'll take the super sledge. I'm curious. So not that, not that. Okay. That was my question. Okay, back inside our little base here. I killed a random lobotomite, and I got a photon axe, which I will show you. It is very good. So, or it's a proton axe. So the proton axe has a bonus against robots and powered armor, so it makes it really good against the scorpions. One of my runs, I did a melee weapon only run. This axe was the reason this DLC wasn't very bad on a melee only run, is because this axe does nasty, juicy damage against robots. So that's pretty great. I just wanted to see... Is it you?
Might I be of service, sir?
Repair, like to buy some things. I could. Let's see, obviously he sells a few things here. Patient gown, yeah, lots of random bits and bobs. Ammo bucks. I could sell him some things if I could find some things to get rid of. Just because the weight problem is a big problem, if you know what I mean. Trail car. Yeah, those are all my actual guns. This is really good because this will give you health regeneration and endurance, which is quite great. Could sell some of these items if it would mean dropping my weight, which would be good. Oh, I can sell all of those. All the pre-war monies. Alright, so we are all saving here right now. There was a chest inside our little base. I dropped off the shish kebab because this proton axe can be our melee weapon for at least this DLC. And the DLC at the beginning said we can come back here, so we should be able to retrieve anything. Worst case. I dropped off a couple of little aid items, just like a couple of, sunset sarsaparillas, nothing crazy. I equipped this because health regeneration and endurance +1 is quite good, and I expected it to unequip this. It actually just unequipped our sunglasses, which actually don't even do anything. And so and it gives us a higher damage threshold, which is great. We already are saved here, so I will just show you. This is what it does. Gives you this weird little halo. So that's not so bad. That's not so bad, and it gives you really good, health regeneration, and gives you higher endurance. So hard to be too upset at that. Anyway, great progress. This DLC is quite interesting. We will continue to explore, and and we will get some more mad leveling done because everything in this DLC gives us really good levels. So what's not to love? Anyway, that is going to call for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the content today, and we will talk to you guys later.
You're welcome. I would literally run through a field of glass barefoot to keep you guys safe. And if you think I'm kidding, it's only because you don't know me. I sexually identify as a shotgun. Freaking idiot. Dumb little idiot. Dumb dead little idiot. Yeah. Oh, dude, let's freaking go. They're sitting ducks. They're gonna be dead ducks in a minute. Oh, shit! Oh, God! Oh, God! Oh, my lordy. My friending, you forgot about me. I am in the trunk. Let me out.